Hi everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of All Geek To Me. I am Tyler, and I will be your host tonight. With me, as always, I have the infamous crew. To the left, I have Ariel.
How's it going, everybody?
To the right of him, or to the left of him, excuse me, I have Pico. How you doing, man? Excited?
I'm doing all right.
You ready to get going?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it going. As you know, we'll be bringing you news of the week, everything geek related, and we'll be talking about the latest Marvel What If episodes. So let's pop into the news of the week.
Let's pop it.
So first up, we have DC Fandom came out. They're gonna come out with a new, basically what they did last year. They're coming out October 16th. So there's gonna be a lot of new features. Basically, all the new stuff that they have coming: Aquaman, Black Adam, Flash. How you feeling about that? What are you looking forward to?
Pretty excited. Obviously, Black Adam. We got a glance last year. We know with The Rock playing, the role and everything. So pretty excited about that movie. Hopefully, he gets to face off against Shazam. Shazam's actually one of my favorite DC comic movies. Other than that, just excited. I want to. Get to see what's going to be coming up, like the video games and the next upcoming movies and take a look at it, so.
Nice. How do you feel about the casting of Black Adam? You happy with that?
I like it. The Rock is always going to be, honestly, like, one of my favorite actors, and he might have a different opinion because he thinks he's just pretty basic, but I'm pretty excited, man. He looks dope. Obviously, he's jacked, and I liked him as a villain, so pretty stoked about it.
What about you?
I think The Rock's a B actor. I don't know if he has a lot of range to play different type of characters, but it's just me.
I'll have to agree a little.
So
he's kind of in everything. I'm getting a little bit.
But that's probably not what I'm excited the most out of the DC fandom. Obviously, I love Batman, so I'm hoping we get a little bit of a tease. Again, a tease or a trailer. I'm sure we get a trailer. I'm hoping they don't show too much, but a little bit more on that. And then regarding to the other things that they are actually showing, like the video games, we got the trailers last year. I want to see a little bit of gameplay on them to see if they're actually good. I know Rocksteady did the Batman trilogy games, which were my favorite trilogies. So I'm just hoping that when they do, I think it's the Suicide Squad. Yeah,
versus like the Justice League.
Yeah, that one looks legit. So I'm fingers crossed it's good. Fingers crossed.
The Justice League's gonna definitely win. That's just me. if they were cross them, so but yeah, pretty excited.
So back to Batman, since I know how you are about trailers and everything, if they show a full-on trailer, you will watch the trailer? Or was the teaser enough? Because the teaser was pretty good.
I don't believe that was much of a teaser. That was like a trailer.
It kind of was, yeah. It pretty much showed you the gist. You got a good kind of a good tone. And
that trailer was very surprising because they were still doing production and they had so much done.
That's right. It was 3 months into production and they put that together. So that's pretty cool.
Right. So I think they'll show a little bit more. I'm hoping they don't give off everything, but I'll probably watch one more and then I'm done until the actual movie.
Final question. Do you think it'll be rated R?
So they did the pre-screenings. They're giving a lot of reactions to it. They say it's pretty dark, like a horror movie, to be rated R, 3 hour long, and it's going to be dark. And apparently the dude that plays Riddler, I forget his name right now.
Paul Dano.
Yeah, apparently he's creepy as hell.
You wish.
No.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Yeah, no, he's supposed to be super creepy, so I'm excited about it. Very excited about that movie.
Yes, I don't know, from that first trailer, it gave me a Seven vibe. Did you ever see that movie Seven?
Yeah.
That was a creepy thriller. So I'm excited. I hope it I hope they're able to not chop it up too much because I'm sure it probably won't be 3 hours, but maybe.
I'm not gonna complain.
I won't complain either. I won't complain either. I just hope. The studio.
Some snacks and some coffee.
Some coffee. No, yeah.
Maybe pour some whiskey in the coffee, get a little spike to it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'd be down for the 3 hour cut for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so next we have Venom. So I guess because of the good box office revenue of Shang-Chi, the studio decided to move Venom up 2 weeks, so now it's coming out October 1st.
Let's do it.
How you guys feeling about that? Are you excited for Venom?
They were just dancing around. They were just dancing around the fire. It's hey, we're gonna have it first week of October. No, we're gonna push it 2 weeks, and then we're gonna bring it back forward. So it's just
They
dumb.
were.
They should just kept it in one single slot. I think they took one slot of a movie that was pushed back all the way till next year. I forget which one it was. Can't remember the top of my head, but ultimately, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'll watch Venom.
Yeah, I mean,
It was entertaining. The first one's entertaining.
what'd you think about the first one?
I mean, I like it. You know, obviously Tom Hardy, he's a great actor, and anything that he plays in any movie, it's gonna be good. I don't think I've seen a movie with him that's not been good.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Venom, like.
Star Trek Generations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
You hit the bald head and
Yeah, maybe that wasn't his thing, but you know, like, okay, so the Venom when it came on Spider-Man, it was Spider-Man 3 when
with Topher Grace. Yeah.
that Venom honestly was such a disgrace.
It
Like
was.
It's not the real Venom, you know. It's just nothing related to what the comics show. So I was really stoked to see the actual real comic book Venom. You know, big mouth, the fangs, and just kind of being all just the way that he acts, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know how he eats people and all that. So so super excited about the second one coming up. Obviously, since I like the first one, I'm assuming the second one should be a little bit better. So especially with Carnage.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, Carnage looks interesting.
Has Serkins ever directed?
This is his directorial debut, so that's a little scary.
Tom Hardy apparently seeked out for him to become the director.
Did he? Oh, okay.
We can blame Tom Hardy if it's not good.
Yeah,
Probably. Yeah.
We drill it back to Tom.
Yeah. I personally wish it was going to be rated R. I think that.
Then
I think
you want
that
everything to be rated R, dude.
Especially with Carnage, I mean, it's called Let There Be Carnage. It's going to be Let There Be Minimal Carnage because it's PG-13, you know?
Especially
Minimal carnage.
They should call it Minimal Carnage.
Off-screen carnage.
There's going to be a director's cut watch when the Blu-ray comes out. We're all going to be like, yeah, it's finally. And
I
we're
mean,
going to see Venom bite off heads.
Do you think obviously Cletus, being a murderer, you got to make it R.
Yeah,
serial killer, so PG-13,
How do you feel about Woody Harrelson?
That's perfect.
Yeah, he's great.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah.
His wigs are funny, but he'll be good.
His wigs.
He got that from the spirit store.
Legitimately, they're like at the end of the first movie. It's like, hey, it's kind of Halloween. Let's see what they got at the spirit store.
I got 20%.
His face is perfect. He looks like a maniac.
He does look like a psycho.
The way he acts, but yeah, that red hair, that curly hair, it looks like Wendy, from Wendy. So. Or Ronald McDonald. At a bar, his wig.
Yeah. All right, and then I guess next up, the biggest news. It's today, September 9th, we had the first trailer or teaser or trailer. I felt like a trailer to me. For The Matrix. Resurrections. How do you guys feel about that? Ariel, how'd you feel about that trailer?
Just like any movie, that they came out a long time ago, so I'm hoping they don't ruin it. I'm hoping that it's obviously. I hope that it's as good as the first couple Matrix movies that came out, back in the day. So I don't know. I got mixed feelings. The trailer was okay, obviously, but you have the same feeling about the trailer, right? You said it was okay, like it wasn't.
Yeah, how do you
too
feel
good,
about it?
I mean.
I think I want to call it a trailer because of the length of how much they showed.
Yeah, it was almost 3 minutes?
2.5.
It was long.
Like that.
Yeah.
So with the trailer, I heard that with the trailer, I was reading online that they actually showed too much. He was talking about all the good parts of the movie. So I'm hoping that's just not the case, and hope that the movie actually plays out. It's got a good outline to it, a good plot and stuff like that. But I'm excited. Obviously, The Matrix coming back again after what we're talking about 20 years almost.
Been going for a minute.
99
Yeah.
was the first one.
The first one.
Yeah. So 2021. So I'm excited for the movie, and as a movie fan, I'm gonna go see it.
Of
obviously,
course, yeah, because you're intrigued. I'm intrigued as a fan. I mean, yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the sequels. I'm hoping it's better than at least Revolution, because Revolution got a little convoluted and just kind of went off the rails. But
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm intrigued. I mean, we're all intrigued. It looks like John Wick in the Matrix, straight up.
They said that John Wick, he's in the Matrix and he's gonna basically, come back to reality.
That'd be kind of cool.
It's gonna be him, so
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah,
They kind of went off a little bit on the trailer. They were saying that he thinks he's going crazy and he's having all these dreams and whatnot. So
Looks like he's dreaming of his past life.
Matrix.
Yeah, there you go.
But I don't know how, bro.
I think what's going to happen
He
is
died.
he runs into Carrie Ann Moss, and that probably is because obviously he's taking those blue pills, right? They're keeping him like sedated, right? He's popping. You see him in the medicine cabinet popping blue pills.
Yeah.
That keeps him like locked in the Matrix, and he bumps into her, and when he touches her, like all of a sudden he gets his flash. Like I know her,
I'm trying not to say too much about the Matrix. If I can start
took a Molly. Sorry.
maybe,
yeah.
maybe he's finally on the come down.
If I start talking about the Matrix, I'll go down rabbit holes.
Well, that's what it is
I'll
because
follow the White Rabbit and whatnot.
that is the one franchise that is theories on theories on theories.
Yeah, so let's go to the next set of news. I'm very excited about the movie. I'm gonna go watch it first day it comes out, but I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet because we got a lot of coverage today.
You're right. Video games, definitely. Today they announced we got a Wolverine game coming.
Yeah, that was a trailer. Dude, that Wolverine, it has to be mature. There's no way they don't make that game mature.
Oh, yeah, it looked mature. Like, you saw the bodies on the bar, and he was sitting there, his knuckles looked all kind of, like, bloodied up, and the dude was walking up.
Even if I was 7 years old, I would still play it.
I'm sure you would. I mean, we were playing Grand Theft Auto when we were a lot younger.
I was playing all these games when I was 7 years old.
You bet your mom, come on, go to GameStop.
That's one of the men that I am today. So I played all those video games when I was supposed to, so... That's funny.
The Spider-Man 2 trailer looked pretty cool with the tease of Venom. Did you guys play the first game?
I played it a long time ago, actually, and I liked it. I mean, obviously, I was a little younger, and you liked everything, but I'm hoping that's good, man, because I'm gonna be buying these games, obviously. So
I played the first one. I never finished it. I know that they came out with the Miles Morales one. Is it is Miles continuation of the first Spider-Man game?
It is. I think
some subscribers out, guys.
No.
We're still in my mom's basement, so
this is only episode 3.
My mom.
You know what they say, third time's a charm. All right, well, let's dive right on into episode 4 of What If. What if Doctor Strange lost his love instead of his hands? I personally
his heart, not love.
Or lost his heart. Excuse me. Yeah, lost his heart instead of his hands.
Same thing. You lose your love, you lose your heart.
Yeah,
I don't love from my heart. I love from up here, bro. I make smart decisions.
Okay.
Don't tell that to my girl.
Sound like a Vulcan over there. He's all making logical decisions. This was my favorite episode. It was dark. I loved it. What did you think of this episode?
It was really dark. I liked all the Doctor Strange. They showed his true power. I feel like so he was summoning a bunch of like demons, monsters. You have the dark Doctor Strange. You have the regular Doctor Strange, and then also you have obviously the relatively close to the Doctor Strange from the movies. So you see the book that they have. You see all the spells and everything like that. So I honestly thought that when he turned into basically like the devil Mephisto.
I was waiting for you to bring that up.
So,
Mephisto confirmed.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Confirmed, guys. Mephisto is definitely in the MCU now. So I'm telling you right now. Source me. So yeah, I liked it a lot, man. It was, he said that he cried. I mean, I almost cried a little bit, but
I believe it.
Yeah.
Why are you putting me on the bus like that, bro?
Because you told me.
Under the bus like that.
I will say, of all the episodes, I think this was probably the most beautifully shot one. Like, there were some really good shots in there. I thought the way they made his what's her name? Is her name Rachel? Christine, yeah. Well, it's
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. I thought they made her look like she looked like really good. Like just the animation and just all those shots. Like when he was absorbing the mystic beings, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like you said, you looked like Mephisto that one shot.
That reminded me a little bit of Samurai Jack. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
And he's taking all those demons and whatnot. Oh.
I forgot about Samurai Jack. It's been a minute.
It's weird. He just did a crossover, or they did a crossover with Rick and Morty. Anyways,
I don't watch Rick and Morty. So what did you think of the episode?
I thought that is the best episode so far that we got.
Oh, interesting.
I
agree as well.
I think that it was dark, and it shows how dark this just the MCU overall can get, because apparently these are all canon. So him doing everything that he can for his love to get it back, and just keep failing and failing. All the different deaths that they were just kept showing, or insinuating that she was dying. I was like, dude, what? I don't know. I thought I was kind of sad in the beginning because he was just trying to do everything for his love. So that's when I got a little sad, dude. I'm about to get married. I was thinking about my girl.
I'm about to get married too, man.
I know we all got a little bit sad because we all thought about if we had the power.
9 more days.
Taking the plunge.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and I think that actually it helps us come to terms that we can't bring Tony back, or we can't bring Scarlet Johansson back as Black Widow.
Exactly.
All their deaths were
necessary.
They
like I
meant
said,
to happen.
they're they said that they're called
fixed points.
Fixed points.
That's what the ancient one said. This is a fixed point.
So there's fixed points in the things that they're meant to be. So I'm assuming probably Kang. He set those fixed points and certain things that's supposed to happen. It's like the snap of Thanos. It's the thing that's supposed to happen. That's why nobody really intervened with that. So
same with the time travel.
Yeah,
remember?
exactly. But this one's really cool because this is relatively close to what's actually happened in the MCU and is what's being set up. I think that a lot of this stuff that we saw in this episode for What If 4, I think it's something that might happen either in Spider-Man No Way Home, obviously, as we saw in the trailers with Doctor Strange. And also, I think that this is something that's going to show in the multiverse, madness with Doctor Strange.
Definitely.
The beast with the tentacles and all that. We got a glance of that in the first What If episode. And then also, there was a good point that I saw as well. I was kind of looking at it up close, but in the trailer of Spider-Man, kind of going back to it a little bit, they showed that, there's a close-up on Doctor Strange's hand, and he didn't have the scars. So on his hand, so they're probably talking about possibly a Doctor Strange from another or variants,
maybe
another multiverse Doctor Strange,
or maybe he's just using magic to cover up the scars.
Mephisto, I don't know.
Mephisto.
We'll see.
Or bad CGI.
Or bad CGI. Yeah, maybe they just messed up right there.
Hey, Marvel likes to put in little Easter eggs, man.
You're right. But like you said, I like what you said. How like this episode was cool because it really showed like Doctor Strange's potential, his power, and which I think will like definitely leak into the films. Like we'll see.
He didn't use any of his powers
Not really.
in Infinity War, and I don't know if it was because that's what he saw.
It's what he saw. Those 4 million. He had to play that one role, right?
Yeah.
He couldn't do anything differently.
So is it confirmed now that none of these episodes are like attached at all?
It seems that way. It seems that it could be one-offs, like even in the opening when the Watcher's all doing his little narration, he's talking about it's a prism of endless possibilities. That's how I just kind of look at it now. It's like just endless possibilities. I mean, maybe some of them will be connected down the line. Maybe they won't be. But it looks like they're all kind of like one-offs for now. So, what do you rate this episode out of 10?
You know me, I always rate high, so I'm going to. I rated Endgame at like a 9. Infinity War 9.5.
I don't think you should be comparing
not to movies.
all the movies. I think you should be comparing to all.
Okay, so I'm gonna still rate it, but this has no comparison to the movies at all whatsoever. So I'm gonna rate this one so far. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. I think because I'm a big Doctor Strange fan as well. You know that. So I give it a 9.
What do you give it?
8.8.
An 8.8. So you round that up to a 9.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
What about you?
I would give it a solid 9 for sure. It's my favorite. Maybe even a 9.5. I mean, I watched it like 3 times. It was my favorite for sure.
You have a kid,
Yeah, but I watch it like
He works.
Yeah, I do work.
He
Super
works
early.
Put my headphones in,
Yeah,
how we do it.
I gotta pay attention if I'm watching something. That's why it takes me forever to like finish any episodes or anything at all. I have to be paying attention, otherwise I cannot like do something else at the same time. It's weird. I don't know. Anyways,
well, one thing I wanted to bring up. You know what was cool in that episode was when Doctor Strange was, when his whole world was collapsing and everything's falling apart, and he was looking at the Watcher. That was cool. Yeah. He was like, "Help me!" And he's like, "I can't help you." I like that how he acknowledged him because no one has acknowledged him yet.
Well,
is that kind of like breaking the fourth wall?
It pretty much is. Yeah, it kind of was.
Cool.
Remember, like he said how he read about him. And did you notice the dude who, when the split Doctor Strange went back in time, right? And he was like getting all those mystic beings. That dude who was helping him. So I read somewhere that staff that guy was holding had like the 10 rings like on there. And if you looked, I was trying to count them because like there were already these little rings and they were showing really quick when he was walking and they were just jiggling on there. Remember, he went back in time super far back. And those rings have been around forever, right?
So 10 rings of Shang-Chi?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what they were alluding to. Because that episode came out the day before the premiere of Shang-Chi. So
I don't know.
So go back and look it up.
I can't talk a lot about Shang-Chi because I barely know about the character. But that would be interesting if that's the first time they really did show and not the movie.
I think it could have been. I mean, like I said, it was really quick and like I don't know if it was 10 rings because it's like animation and they're all clumped together.
All right, Goku or Shang-Chi.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching and listening. We are All Geek To Me. I'm Tyler. This is Ariel.
Pico.
This is Pico.
They got you.
We'll see you guys next week when we talk about episode 5 of What If and we break down Shang-Chi. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.